To the ambitious man, hopes are the only wealth. This powerful quote from Tacitus invites us to reflect on what truly motivates the actions of leaders throughout history. Ambition, fear, and the desire for control are forces that shape behaviors and decisions both in ancient Rome and in today's world. What can we learn about these motivations that still resonate in our contemporary lives? Tacitus's annals serve as a testament to the complexity of power and ambition. Tacitus, one of the most influential Roman historians, delved into the depths of the actions and motivations of figures who, in their quest for power, often crossed moral lines. His writings are filled with lessons about ambition and its consequences, which can be translated into our reality today. As we analyze his chronicles, we'll see how the lessons of the past remain relevant and how they reflect modern behaviors in politics, business, and even in our personal interactions. The first hidden motivation we can identify in Tacitus's stories is ambition. He explains that men are driven by hope to engage in bold projects. Ambition can be a powerful enabling force, but it is also a double-edged sword. Many leaders who initially stood out for their ideals and projects ultimately succumbed to unchecked ambition. A clear example is Nero, whose relentless pursuit of power led to the collapse of the empire under his rule. As we observe his failures, we are reminded that ambition without limits can turn into tragedy. This applies to contemporary leaders who, driven by ambition, may lose their way in their own journeys, harming not only their careers, but also the lives of millions around them. However, ambition does not operate in isolation. It is often fueled by deep-seated insecurities. Where there are greater hopes, there is also a greater fear, writes Tacitus. This quote reveals the fragility that lies even within the most outwardly confident leaders. Insecurities can manifest in various ways, leading leaders to adopt autocratic behaviors or make impulsive decisions in their quest for validation. Think about the great leaders we admire. How many of them, even with all their confidence, did not grapple with internal fears that affected their decisions? We should remember Caligula, whose insecurity drove him into a spiral of tyranny. The fear of losing control often ignites a vicious cycle. The more insecure the leader, the greater the need to assert dominance. This dynamic is reflected in our daily lives, where personal insecurities often lead us to act in ways that do not align with our true values and beliefs. Following this line, we find the desire for control, another hidden motivation that permeates Tacitus's writings. It is human nature to seek ambition and dominion, he reminds us. The desire for control can be a powerful force, but it is also a trap. Leaders who seek absolute control often find themselves trapped in cycles of oppression and abuse of power. Domitian is an example of a leader who, in his quest for absolute control, became a tyrant. The desire to control everything can lead to toxic environments where creativity and innovation are stifled. Today, this dynamic is evident in many organizations and governments that prefer to silence dissent rather than encourage open dialogue. Ask yourself, what is the real cost of maintaining absolute control? This reflection can help identify how our own lives and decisions may be affected by this intense need for control. Now is the moment for you to connect personally with these concepts. Have you ever stopped to think about your own motivations? What drives your decisions? Have you ever thought about what lies behind your ambitions? These questions are not merely rhetorical, they are keys to deeper self-awareness. We all face insecurities in our lives, and understanding how they shape our choices can help us grow. By reflecting on our own trajectories, we can find the healthy balance between ambition and morality. In the end, what lessons can we draw from Tacitus's chronicles for our lives? He compels us to question the true value of our motivations and the awareness we have in pursuing them. In your quest for power and success, are you truly aware of your real motivations? Self-awareness is fundamental to ensuring that our actions and choices align with our ethical principles and values. Thank you for joining us in this video. Remember, the true battles for power begin within us. If you found value in Tacitus's lessons on ambition, insecurity, and control, stay with us. Share your reflections and experiences in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content that inspires and provokes reflection. Stay tuned, because in the next video, we'll explore how to lead by example, learning from the mistakes of the past, using the wisdom of Tacitus as our guide. Until next time.